Good morning, students. So, in this session, we are going to discuss about these four concepts. The first concept we are going to discuss about linear magnification of lenses. Second concept, image formation by lenses. So, these two concepts I want to explain in a single video. And the next one, combination of lenses and prism. So, this one separate video and this one is separate video. So today in this session we are going to explain all these four concepts, right? So let us discuss one by one. The first one is a linear magnification and the second one is image formation by lenses. So first of all, to understand what is linear magnification, so let us consider a ray diagram. So it is a convex lens, principal axis, this is optic center. Now on the principal axis, let us consider a linear object. Say it is a linear object, just like candle is burning here. So this is the direction of the object. This is what object. To complete this ray diagram, one light ray should be drawn parallel to the principal axis. Now this is parallel to the principal axis. Now say it is an incident ray. So what happens here? It will converge because it is a convex lens, converging lens. It will converge exactly to the principal focus. So let us mark this is what the principal focus. So if the light converges through the principal focus, now this is considered as refracted ray. Now another ray directly passing through this optic center. So we have to consider one more straight line passing through the optic center. Now this is what the refracted ray. After refraction it will cross the first light ray. So like this. This is incident ray and this is refracted ray. Wherever these two rays will interact or intersect, there the image formation will be takes place like this. This is the image formation point. Now A, B is the linear object. A dash, B dash is the linear image. Now this one is in the upward direction, this one is in the downward direction. It means this is the real object and this is the real image. Real images are always inverted. This is very important point. Real images are always inverted. Now in this ray diagram, first of all, to understand what is linear magnification. So linear magnification is defined as the ratio of the size of the image divided by size of the object. See, this is what the image, the size of the image is A dash, B dash. The size of the object is AB. I am considering only linear size. Linear means length has to be considered. Okay, the dimension is length. That's why it is called linear magnification. Now, both are the size. So it is measured in meters in SI system, CGS system, centimeters. So here this will become unitless number. Linear magnification is a unitless number. It is defined as size of the image to the size of the object. So mathematically it can be represented as A dash B dash divided by AB. So it is also defined in terms of object distance and image distance. Object distance from optic center to the object is object distance U. From optic center to the image is image distance V. This is what image distance, right? So that's why in terms of the object distance and image distance, the linear magnification M is equal to image distance divided by object distance. Object distance is U, image distance is V. So depending upon the type of the image and type of the object, So it will be considered as positive or negative. So in this case, it will be negative. Why it is negative? Object distance is negative, image distance is positive. So object distance is negative, image distance is positive. Finally, the magnification become m is equal to minus v by u. So this is the linear magnification formula for a convex lens producing a real image. So since the real images is always inverted, so inverted means, so according to sign convention, if it is in the upward direction, positive sign. If it is in the downward direction, negative sign. Same thing here also. Opposite to the direction of incident ray, we are measuring from here to here. Since opposite to the incident ray, that's why it is negative, minus u. Along the direction of incident ray, it is taken as positive. Therefore, linear magnification m is equal to minus v by u. M is equal to minus v by u. This is for a convex lens producing real image. If the same convex lens, say this is what the convex lens, if it is producing virtual image, so at what point it is producing virtual image, that is very important. So that is comes under image formation by the lens. So in case of image formation by the lens, depending upon the position, say this is the principal focus, yeah? At the same distance, we have to consider here also. This point is f. Why I have taken both the side as equal distance f? Because it is a equiconvex lens. Both the surfaces having same radius of curvature. That's why it is equiconvex lens. So the distance from optic center to principal focus is focal length. So this is what the focal length. If it is taken as 2f, it will comes here. Double f. So from here to here it is f. From here to here it is 2f. Now I am taken the object behind 2f. Behind 2f. If it is behind 2f, the image is formed exactly between f and 2f. Because from here to here it is f. Same distance here also. From here to here becomes 2f. Now the image formed between f and 2f. So if you place the object behind 2f at finite distance, the image formed exactly between f and 2f. So this is very important point for the NEET and CET examination. Now, if the object, whatever the object you have taken at infinite distance, infinite means the object distance should be equal to u is equal to infinity. It means at infinity. At infinity, where is the image formed? Image is formed exactly at the principal focus here. This image is formed exactly at the principal focus. So at f, the image is formed. This is very important point. If it is at infinity, the image is formed exactly at the principal focus. So if close to the 2f, it means behind f, it means at finite distance, behind 2f, the image is formed between f and 2f. Now, if the object is placed exactly on 2f, this is very important. At object distance is at 2f. This is first case and this is second case and this is third case. Now, what happens here? At 2f, exactly on 2f, if I place the object here, the image is formed also at 2f only. So whatever the size of the object, same size of the image is formed. So that's why at 2f, the image is formed at 2f only. So that's why the type of the image, what type of image is formed here? It is real. Real means real images are always inverted. And the size is little bit smaller than this one. It means object distance, suppose if I consider a dash b dash, see this a dash b dash is smaller than ab. It means the value of m is less than 1. So the meaning of that is m is less than 1. It means the image is diminished. The image is diminished and it is real image. Real image and it is diminished. The size of the image is smaller than the size of the object. So that's why it is called diminished image. At infinity it is very small. So it is real, and m is very much less than 1. Very small value. So here if it comes from 2f to f, the distance increases from 2f to f, the size goes on decreases, here it is very small. If it is moved from here to here, the size goes on increases, here it will become same size as that of the object. That's why if I place the object at 2f, the same image is formed inverted here with the same height or size. So it is real, and magnification is equal to 1 because image distance is equal to object distance. Here it is 2f, here it is also 2f. So at 2f, so the image is formed is also at 2f, and the nature of the image is real, and it is equal to the size of the object. So the magnification is equal to 1. And in the fourth case, what happens if I place between f and 2f, f and 2f, if the object is placed between f and 2f, between f and 2f, between f and 2f, if the object is placed between f and 2f, so between f and 2f here, if the object is placed here, the image is formed behind 2f. The image is formed behind 2f. So it means the image is behind 2f. See here what happens. If the object is behind 2f, the image is formed between f and 2f. See here, if the object is between f and 2f, the image is formed behind 2f. Got it? It's clear now? Now, the nature of the image, again same, real, but the magnification is m is greater than 1. Magnification is greater than 1. So if it is formed behind f, 2f, the size will be goes on increasing. Here it is small, here it is equal. If it is moves behind 2f, the size will goes on increases when compared with the size of the object. That's why the magnification becomes greater than 1. Now, at the fifth position, on f, if it is placed at f, at the principal focus, if the object is placed at principal focus here, if the object is placed here, now the image is formed. See here, at it is f, it means where is the object is placed here initially, it is at infinity. Same thing here also, here also. If the object is placed at f, the image is formed at infinity. At infinite distance, the image is formed if it is placed on f. So behind, it means between f and o. If the object is placed between f and o, the nature of real is converted into a virtual image. See here, it is f, here it is object, optic center, here it is also f, here it is 2f, f, 2f. If the object is placed somewhere here, like this, object is placed, how to write the ray diagram, you know that. So one light ray parallel to the principal axis, it must passing through the optic center, principal focus, first principal focus here. Now another ray passing through the optic center directly in this way. Here these two will never intersect. It means these two refracted rays are appears to coming from certain point. So where the point should be obtained here, if you draw back these two light rays in the reverse direction, it will meet at certain point. Here the image is formed. This is what object AB is linear object. A dash B dash is the linear image, but this image is not real, it is virtual, because the refracted rays are appears to diverge from this point. That's why it is a virtual image. This is what virtual image. So it means if the object is placed between f and optic center, f and optic center, the image is formed behind optic center. It means behind lens, we can say. Behind lens. So if the person is see this image, the image is appears to be inside lens actually. Here for this image, no need of any screen is required because it is a virtual image. So to observe this type of images, we required screen. So it means a real image can be caught on the screen, virtual image cannot be caught on the screen. That is the main difference between real image and virtual image. So finally, I want to conclude whatever I explained here. The first one is linear magnification. It is defined as the size of the image to the size of the object. It is a unitless number. So this number decides whether it is a real or virtual image. So here what type of image is formed? It is virtual. So for real images, for all real images, the value of m is negative. For virtual image, the value of m is positive. Now, the image formation by convex lens I have taken. Convex lens can produce both real image as well as virtual image. It depends on the position of the object. If the object is at infinity, the image is formed exactly at the principal focus. If the object is at infinity, the image is formed at the principal focus. The nature of the image is real, whose magnification is very small. If the object is behind 2f, so where the image is formed? Between f and 2f. The nature of the image is real and m value is less than 1. It means it is diminished. It is diminished compared to the size of the object. Next one, at 2f. At 2f, the same size of the image is formed at 2f also here also. That's why magnification is equal to 1. This is very important question. In the examination they will ask, at which position of the object the size of the image should be same as that of object, or else you can say at which position of the object the magnification is unity or unit. M is equal to 1 means what is the position of the object? Exactly on 2f, 2 times the principal focus. Okay. So next condition, if it is between 2f and f, the size goes on increases. Size goes on increase. Here it is small. So next goes on increases. Exactly at 2f, it is equal to the size of the object. It means between f and 2f, f value, it forms behind 2f. Exactly on f, it forms at infinity. It forms at infinity. If it is on f, it forms at infinity. Next, finally, if the object is between f and o, the image is not real, it is virtual. So this is what the virtual image. See, for virtual image, both object and images are in the same direction. So both the values are positive. That's why the magnification is positive. Here one is negative, another one is positive. That's why magnification is always negative. For real images, for virtual images, magnification is positive. Okay, so in the next video, I am continuing the next part of this session. Thank you.